Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Breathe in this sacred reality. I formed you with a purpose stretching across uncharted realms. My voice resonates through each atom, declaring that your existence is no accident. Even now, the veil lifts, unveiling wonders beyond human design. Stand firm, for the gates of heaven tremble with anticipation. You are not prepared for what the angels have just revealed, yet my grace sustains you. Surrender every fear, and trust that perfect wisdom steadies each heartbeat. I speak light into the deepest chaos, ensuring no darkness can overshadow your divine potential. Through hidden corridors of doubt, I whisper assurance that you are chosen for miraculous feats. Let my strength propel you beyond earthly limitations, granting hope where despair once ruled. In every silence, I am present, refining your heart with lasting purpose. Remain steadfast, for I have declared you victorious, shaping each moment with immeasurable love and infinite promise. If storms rage against you, recall that my power exceeds all mortal bounds, restoring calm to every tempest. Though trials test your conviction, my protection never falters. Believe this truth, no barrier can outlast the force of pure devotion. Stand boldly in the face of obstacles, for you are created to transcend adversity. Breathe in divine assurance, knowing my constant presence nurtures courage that surpasses fear, guiding you toward greater revelation. Let your thoughts expand to receive the fullness of my intention. The cosmos sings of my handiwork, and you, fashioned by sacred decree, hold keys that unlock hidden favor. In realms beyond sight, angels stir with triumphant songs, announcing a harvest of blessings. Cast aside the weight of past regrets, for my mercy redeems every wound. Trust that I guard your destiny, weaving harmony from what once seemed broken, establishing hope in your spirit. My plans stretch farther than any horizon, speaking volumes of grace into your anxious mind. I orchestrate events for your ultimate good, never once neglecting the cries of your soul. Let holy assurance calm the restlessness that robs your peace, for I have charted a path of lasting fulfillment. Even the smallest act of faith ignites miracles in ways unseen. If you believe these words, type, "My trust stands unshaken before heaven's throne." I hear the quiet longing in your heart, and I respond with mercy that eclipses every misstep. You are never alone, for my watchful gaze covers you at all times. Release the chains of regret, and allow my kindness to renew your perspective. No force can prevent the light I have placed within you from shining. Receive this promise: my love endures without pause, restoring shattered hope. Lean on the certainty that I cradle your cares in my everlasting arms. Your tears have not fallen unnoticed, for each sorrow is a chapter in a grander design. With each passing moment, I revive dormant dreams and awaken untold strength. My words carry life, canceling defeat and planting seeds of triumph within your soul. Even the quiet corners of your heart sing of possibilities shaped by my boundless wisdom. Cling to this assurance: I govern all realities, lifting you to realms that once seemed unreachable. Let your spirit rise beyond mortal fears, for I am the bedrock that steadies every trembling footstep. Where doubts threaten to steal your purpose, my truth infuses faith that overturns despair. The angels marvel at how I shield your mind from defeat, writing success into your story. Know that no adversary can nullify my decree. Listen closely to my whispers of victory, for each promise I make holds unbreakable strength, illuminating your way. Though shadows attempt to cloud your vision, remember that my radiance outshines every lie. When silence settles, I speak clarity, reminding you of the authority I have granted. Look within and recognize a spark of divinity capable of triumphing over adversity. I see beyond your perceived limits, calling forth hidden talents for eternal impact. Trust that nothing escapes my notice, for I orchestrate breakthroughs that reflect limitless compassion. Every breath you take echoes my sustaining power, dispelling the notion that you stand alone. I authored your essence to reflect my nature, instilling wonder in every cell. Soar above fleeting doubts, confident that my promises are woven into your destiny. Let your praise ascend in gratitude for the gifts that shape your path. If you trust in my everlasting word, type, God's grace defines my life from this day on. I have set moments of revelation along your timeline, ensuring no blessing is lost to fear. Even when hope seems distant, my hand supplies the strength to keep believing. Resist the voices that belittle your capacity, for I formed you to accomplish feats that testify of divine power. Beyond the visible realm, angels celebrate your unwavering resolve. Stand assured that I answer faithful hearts, turning obstacles into milestones of growth and renewal. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Cast off the illusions of insignificance, for my plans carry eternal weight. I realign circumstances that appear impossible, showing that no limit can bind my authority. Recall that you move under a covenant rooted in love, unwavering through every season. Persist with a heart anchored in expectation, for you are never forsaken. My spirit breathes new life into you, revealing that your potential is far greater than you realize. Each act of devotion you offer resounds through creation, stirring my favor to manifest in surprising ways. What once felt impossible bows to the might of my decree, ushering fulfillment. Let your soul rest in the knowledge that I cherish your obedience more than any fleeting achievement. Your steps are fortified by my unwavering promise, unveiling confidence that dissolves all dread. Embrace freedom in the truth that I guide your thoughts toward noble pursuits. I crafted every atom in perfect harmony, aligning them for a purpose beyond mortal comprehension. My gaze spans eternity, ensuring my words never return void. Trust this truth, my kingdom supersedes every earthly system, elevating you to heights unknown. Refrain from the voices that mock faith, for I have empowered you to transcend limitations. My grace sustains you as you learn the depth of my affection, revealing wonders that cannot be measured. You were designed to reflect heavenly glory, and this calling cannot be revoked. No setback can derail the destiny I have written over you. Let your testimony shine as a beacon of hope to those who doubt my involvement. Resist the urge to accept defeat, for my hand steadies every trembling desire. If you hunger for a deeper encounter, type, divine strength unfolds within my surrendered heart. I am the lifter of your spirit when chaos seeks to undermine your courage. Stand firm, knowing your value extends beyond human perception. Even the silence you endure houses my voice, directing you toward breakthroughs. Release every bitterness and see how compassion transforms burdens into stepping stones. Within these sacred plans, I envelop you in sheltering grace, ensuring your heart lacks no good thing. Let each failure serve as fertile ground for unexpected triumphs, for I engineer progress where doubt reigns. My words carry authority that redeems losses and positions you to flourish. Have faith in this principle, no sorrow can outlast the purposes I set in motion. My angels surround you with their vigilant watch, bending darkness into radiant possibility. Draw from my assurance, for in my realm every impossibility bows before omnipotent love. Each time you question your place in my design, remember I see the brilliance within you. My declaration supersedes any label or criticism spoken over your existence. Stand ready to witness how I transform obstacles into testimonies of triumph. With each breath, realign yourself under my divine covering, discarding crippling worry. No voice can undo the blessings I have bestowed, for they resonate through eternity. I breathe renewal over your weary mind, comforting your deepest anxieties. Though challenges may appear insurmountable, my grace ushers in peace that surpasses logic. You hold the key to horizons concealed from mortal sight, for I have willed it so. Each day reveals fragments of a promise designed for your growth. If you accept this truth, type, my faith ignites miracles that echo in every dimension. I saturate your environment with compassion, reviving dreams you once released in despair. The faintest hope you cling to can flourish into abundant possibility. My power finds no boundary in human logic, rewriting outcomes once deemed impossible. Reach beyond your doubts, for my kingdom overflows with blessings laid aside for you. Trust that I orchestrate events to reflect my goodness, giving purpose to every circumstance. From the dawn of time, I have carried you in my thoughts, planning greatness that defies the ordinary. Reclaim the innocence that believes I am at work, even when the path seems obscure. Envy not the fleeting gains of others, I chart your progress with everlasting precision. Lift your head and perceive my hand weaving triumph through each stage of life. Know this, no moment escapes my notice, for my love endures ceaselessly. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Even your silence is a prayer I treasure, for I read the unspoken yearning of your heart. My response is never delayed, only prepared for its appointed hour. Celebrate the seeds of hope planted today, for they will flourish under my care. Trials yield unexpected blossoms of favor, shaping testimonies you could not have scripted alone. If you long for my guidance, type, heaven's wisdom directs my every move. I correct the lies that claim you are insufficient. My spirit saturates each cell of your being, driving away all thoughts of despair. Think boldly, for your mind was designed to host divine possibilities. Embrace the quiet confidence I bestow, and let it empower you against every storm. I have woven your talents into a tapestry that radiates promise, proving no dream is beyond reach. Rest in my grace, for it never subsides. Your presence on this earth is no accident. My fingerprints remain evident in every chapter of your life. Honor this reality by stepping forward in faith, unafraid of challenges that loom. The angels watch in awe as you apprehend revelations once deemed incomprehensible. Consider how I protected you through unseen battles, defending your worth. No force can shatter the covenant I established on your behalf. Let my devotion be your anchor, safeguarding your heart from doubt. In each obstacle, I embed a solution molded by boundless compassion. Invite my light to illuminate hidden corners, revealing potential that surpasses human assumptions. Where others perceive failure, I sow new momentum, proving you are set apart. If you trust my constant mercy, type, by grace, I walk in unstoppable favor. I consecrate your talents for a cause greater than fleeting applause. Each time discouragement rises, recall my words that champion your innate greatness. Release the habit of expecting defeat and witness how my power alters outcomes. My angels stand ready to reinforce your courage, unveiling success that defies logic. I crown you with dignity, ensuring your name aligns with a story of redemption and hope. Doors that appeared locked will yield at my command, confirming that no barrier outranks my sovereignty. Take heart in my unshakable presence, for I overshadow every doubt. Look beyond temporary setbacks, recognizing that my orchestration never falters. Even the fiercest storms dissolve under the authority I invest in you. If you believe new horizons await, Type, I am prepared for heaven's unfolding plan. Rest assured that I waste no season in your life. My designs weave through heartbreak and triumph, forging resilience you never knew you possessed. Cultivate gratitude, for it magnifies blessings and shifts your perspective toward abundance. Draw near with confidence, knowing my favor shields you in every circumstance. Cast off self-imposed limitations, for your true potential unfolds under my watchful care. I am the Alpha and Omega, sealing each chapter of your story with loving precision. Remain expectant, for nothing is beyond my reach when you stand in unwavering faith. Let genuine praise arise, and see how it unlocks the supernatural. My angels champion your cause, pushing back forces that seek your downfall. If you accept my eternal vow, type, all glory belongs to God alone. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Breathe deeper into the revelation sealed since the dawn of ages. My presence overshadows your limitations, guiding you toward mysteries unspeakable. Even the cosmos trembles at the thought of what I have prepared for those who remain steadfast. Hope ignites within your spirit, whispering that destiny outstrips every obstacle. Though you feel small, divine power rests upon you, calling forth an audacity the world has never witnessed, unveiling promises that shatter convention. Listen to the stirring wind, for it carries melodies from realms unseen. Each note reverberates with proof that my voice transcends every boundary set by mortal hands. The angels have released words of comfort, reminding you that I orchestrate events for good. Stand unwavering, for the seeds of greatness I planted cannot remain dormant. In sacred silence, your heart absorbs a love that conquers every fear, forging a confidence that endures every storm. My vision for you extends beyond temporary concerns, weaving purpose into every breath you exhale. Let each passing moment kindle anticipation of wonders yet to unfold. Unseen forces guard your steps, ensuring that darkness cannot extinguish your spark. You are not prepared for what the angels have just revealed, but I have fortified you. Proclaim your loyalty to truth, for no discouragement can compete with the power I release in your favor. Speak hope even when circumstances dispute its plausibility, for my covenant rests upon unchanging authority. Walls that once restricted your horizons will dissolve under the weight of unstoppable grace. Each promise I give resonates with the force of eternal decree, refusing to bow to impossibility. In your stillness, my voice settles every question. Believe that I have ordained deliverance, turning sorrow into stepping stones that lead to majestic outcomes. Let your soul ascend above the noise of doubt, resting in my unbreakable vow. Each tear you have shed is precious in my sight, a testament to perseverance shaped by eternal love. Whenever you falter, remember that the angels intercede, heralding fresh beginnings. I cradle every anxious thought, commanding it to yield to perfect peace. If you cherish these words, type, my heart stands ready for God's flawless timing. I unveil new layers of revelation, demonstrating how my designs align for your ultimate favor. Trust that this present trial refines you into a vessel suited for greater exploits. In hidden chambers of your spirit, fresh hope radiates, confirming that you are never forsaken. My plans supersede human predictions, transforming the impossible into living testimony. Release the burdens of the past, for I supply mercy that transcends every misstep or shortfall. When life roars with chaos, I speak calm that silences every turbulence. My faithful love is stronger than any doubt, wrapping you in unending reassurance. Lift your eyes above distractions, knowing that I have carved out blessings reserved for your faithful stance. The angels marvel at the tenacity you demonstrate, echoing my delight. Believe that no chain can bind what I have set free, for I am the one who authored this triumphant outcome. Let your thoughts settle on my steadfast nature, absorbing the peace that outlasts fleeting anxieties. A higher calling awaits, bathed in radiant promise and guarded by purposeful grace. I rearrange circumstances on your behalf, ensuring each detail aligns with a heavenly blueprint. In my timing, you will see roadblocks become gateways of expansion. My presence covers every corner of your reality, unveiling hope where despair once took root. Strive not in your own power, for my mighty hand sustains your progress. Each obstacle bows to the authority I extend through faith-filled hearts. Reject every lie that questions your purpose, for I determined your worth before time began. The angels rejoice over your willingness to believe the unimaginable, revealing a realm brimming with divine solutions. Whenever fear arises, recall that I stand unchanged, championing your every need. When doubt knocks, let conviction answer, reminding every adversary that your foundation rests on everlasting truth. My counsel dismantles every scheme poised against you, showcasing victory that endures. Acknowledge the sanctity of your calling, knowing you are set apart for significance. In my realm, the impossible becomes history, molded by ceaseless authority. If you accept these wonders, type, "The Most High has paved my way forward." I see your desire for breakthrough, and I respond with abundance that transcends logic. When chaos multiplies, my voice remains the calming compass no storm can drown. In your prayers, release every hidden concern, for I am both attentive and able. I unlock doors that have resisted your efforts, orchestrating resolution that leaves you speechless. Doubt has no foothold where trust flourishes, because my virtue seals every promise. Observe how I breathe possibility into barren situations, reminding you that nothing is beyond redemption. I rebuild wasted opportunities, forging triumph from fragments of shattered hope. Remain anchored in my character, for I delight in lifting the humble to unexpected heights. Whispers of peace resonate in every corner, shining a light that outlasts every shadow. Let your gratitude rise, for my favor greets you at every threshold, shaping testimonies that echo forever. I shape the universe by my word, and that same authority stands behind each promise I make. If you grasp this truth, fear finds no place to flourish. Lean on the reality of my unyielding devotion, for I have called you to ascend above petty limitations. Even your smallest act of faith triggers magnificent shifts in the spiritual domain. My angels confirm your unstoppable future, dispelling illusions that once stifled bold dreams. Your past does not define the heights I invite you to achieve, for I rewrite narratives through relentless mercy. Awake each morning expecting new grace, for I replenish resources the world cannot claim. My power holds no boundary, spanning realms visible and unseen. You are grafted into everlasting favor, equipped to influence destinies around you. Should discouragement knock, remember my unwavering nature, and let hope resurrect your aspirations. Let the fortress of my promises guard your mind, ensuring that doubt cannot settle. You stand at a threshold of divine possibility, where my word shapes unimaginable outcomes. Even the faintest cry for help echoes in eternity, summoning angelic intervention. I counsel you to trust, for your footsteps are guided by a wisdom that overshadows imperfection. If you yearn for deeper certainty, type, "I walk boldly under heaven's watchful care." Hear the song that angels sing, it proclaims a future radiant with possibility. I designed you as a conduit of grace, bearing witness to wonders that defy every skeptic. Though the path may twist, it cannot thwart my intention. Let your hands extend to serve, for in serving, you discover the essence of divine purpose. Where others see limitations, I see potential ready to spark miracles. The harvest is ripe, prepared for those who dare to believe. Allow my words to shape your mindset, replacing worry with an expectancy that brightens each step. When the voices of fear shout, drown them with the echoes of my everlasting pledge. Your resilience draws power from my eternal wellspring, ensuring that defeat never has the final say. My angels walk beside you, rallying for your ultimate success. In this sacred space, you awaken to a reality forged by heavenly wisdom, unstoppable by mortal plans. Take heart in knowing I have presided over every storm, sculpting glory from chaos. Let gratitude be your anthem, for it invites my presence to dwell richly among you. No impediment stands when placed against my sovereign hand, which molds every challenge into progress. I beckon you to trust deeper, releasing the illusions of scarcity. You are not prepared for what the angels have just revealed, yet I have fortified your spirit with unshakable hope. When trials roar like hungry lions, recall that I shut the mouths of threats meant to harm you. Let faith blossom in adversity, turning obstacles into stepping stones of refined character. I saturate your atmosphere with the fragrance of miracles, ensuring that doubt cannot prevail. By my design, you rise beyond every detour, discovering fresh strength with each victory. If you embrace this promise, type, "My courage stands on the rock of ages." I cradle your insecurities, replacing them with assurance drawn from the depths of my heart. Resist the urge to shrink before giants, for you bear my mark, signifying unstoppable potential. The angels applaud every time you choose to elevate faith over unbelief. My counsel steadies your thoughts, preventing them from drifting into despair. Stand amazed as I transform bleak outcomes into radiant new days, upholding you through every unknown. Look upon your struggle not as an end, but as a passage through which my glory shines. I dispatch ministering spirits to uplift you, ensuring that darkness cannot claim the final word. My presence strengthens your voice, enabling you to declare victory where defeat once threatened. Even in stillness, my power resonates, unraveling knots that worry has tied. Celebrate each triumph of faith, for it testifies that my word remains unbreakable. I release unanticipated streams of provision, proving that reliance on me spares you from crippling fear. Let your thoughts dwell on possibilities that bloom under my care, unbounded by shallow logic. No scar can derail the outcome I have set forth, for I mend wounds with divine precision. Every misstep surrenders to grace, reshaping outcomes toward restoration. If you trust my infinite compassion, type, "Heaven's kindness fuels my every breath." Each passing day is a brushstroke on the canvas of your testimony, revealing marvelous detail with each divine touch. Take hold of this perspective, rising above the noise that disputes your worth. I orchestrate milestones that declare your significance, proclaiming that you are chosen. Rest in the knowledge that every spiritual battle is already bending to my sovereign will. In your stillness, my voice erases concerns, imparting unshakable confidence. I separate illusions from reality, planting truth so it flourishes in every aspect of your life. Let no opinion rank above my decree, for my view of you is absolute. Honor the time you have by living with purpose, reflecting the glory I've endowed. Angels celebrate when you reject fear's demands, choosing to cling to everlasting hope. Do not waver, for I anchor you in a promise that endures past every hardship. Rejoice that I elevate those who persist in faith, showcasing the beauty of unwavering loyalty. My affection for you predates your finest achievements, resting solely on unconditional choice. Extend grace to others as I extend it to you, igniting compassion that mirrors my heart. In my economy, kindness multiplies blessings, leaving no soul untouched by divine generosity. If you accept this principle, type, "My life overflows with God's limitless favor." Let my spirit fill your every breath, bringing renewal to concepts you once deemed lifeless. Where you sense finality, I birth beginnings that surpass human wisdom. No valley is so desolate that I cannot bring forth abundance from its depths. Trust in my capacity to rekindle your zeal, casting off resignation and claiming new horizons. The angels marvel at your rising faith, echoing my delight in your unrelenting confidence. Remember that I charted your existence with care, kneading purpose into every fiber of your being. When weariness creeps in, my power awakens an inner resilience that conquers all. Look for the subtle ways I confirm my guidance, unmasking illusions that hinder your progress. Even in calamity, I remain your fortress, shielding you under my eternal wings. If you believe my hand never fails, type, I stand victorious through divine grace. I paint beauty from ashes, resurrecting greatness where ruin once thrived. My words breathe life into barren corners, prompting miracles that overturn human assumptions. Let reverence guide your days, for I dwell closest to those who hold my truth in high esteem. No challenge intimidates me, for my sovereignty remains unchallenged by time or power. Through your trust, I manifest glories that affirm my unstoppable dominion. Eternity bears witness to my steadfast vows, ensuring no promise will slip through cracks of doubt. I call you to excel, reflecting a portion of my holiness in all you pursue. The angels rejoice when you lean on my proclamations, confident that your future is sealed with divine intent. Rise, for I have cast aside limitations that once defined you. If you carry this faith in your soul, type, I ascend in the name of the Most High.